Hey church, Dale here on another Friday and sharing today from Judges chapter 7 and verse 1. And it reads a bit like this. It says, Jerubbaal, that is Gideon, and all the people who were with him rose early and encamped beside the spring of Harod. And the camp of Midian was north of them by the hill of Moreh in the valley. Now, as an English speaker, we can read this passage and say, okay, yeah, we see what's going on. But there is quite significance to some of the names here and some of the words here that we would not quite pick up unless we look a little bit deeper, dive underneath the surface. So we do know Jerubbaal, that is Gideon. His name, his nickname, his moniker, as it were, is that let Baal contend with him. So this is Gideon, who has already pulled down an altar of Baal, and he's got this nickname now that follows him for the rest of his days, that he is contending, he is to contend with Baal. And so he is God's righteous judge in that. He's fighting against God's enemies. He's fighting against these false gods. And so that's significant. And we have talked about in our sermons, but two other parts to this would be the spring of Harod here. So this is where they encamp. They encamp beside the spring of Harod. And the spring of Harod itself actually means fountain of trembling. So no wonder they would have been trembling. There's a great army of Midianites ahead of them, 135,000, we believe, camped in the valley there. And they were at this fountain of trembling. And trembling they were. But Gideon trusted God and he listened to God. God said, the people are too many, you must send some away. He trusted God and God got the glory. And lastly, something to point out from this verse, and there are other things of course, but it is that the Midianite army was in the valley ahead of them by the hill of Moreh in the valley, by the hill of Moreh. And Moreh stands for teaching or the teacher. So the hill of the teacher. This is where the Midianites were. And I like to think there's a bit of symbolism here. This was put in for a specific reason. The teacher, so the getting of answers, the understanding, the answering of questions. This is where the Midianites were camped. And this is where Gideon would lead his 300 to do a great and powerful work by God's glory. And so he would go to the hill of the teacher, and this is where they would fight against each other, and that God ultimately, the great teacher, would be victorious. And there is a powerful representation, a powerful picture here of God is the one who will give us the answers. He is the true teacher. He is our ultimate teacher. He teaches us all things. He leads us into all truth. We believe the scriptures tell us this, and the Holy Spirit's role is to lead us into all truth. So just a couple of little words there to look at today. Give us a little bit of a deeper insight into this passage, and encourage you to do that today as well. Go to the scriptures, dig deeply, delve under the surface, learn a little bit more, pull up a commentary. There's so many available online now for free as well. Find a good one that is reliable and consistent, and go a bit deeper in the scriptures today. I encourage you in that. May the Lord bless you, may he keep you, and I hope to catch you this coming Sunday. God bless.